So the Nirvana Chakra is a chakra that, you see, governs your spiritual evolutionary growth. That chakra it holds, your destiny, lesson for, this life, okay, brings you into experiences, most of which, are very painful and challenging to force you to move to the next step on the evolutionary ladder. And the idea of suffering associated to nirvana is because we grow through challenge. And challenge is always painful to the undeveloped person. And the Buddhists unfortunately thought that nirvana meant that life is painful. Life is painful only if you suffer. Meaning that our spiritual goal is to get to the point where all hell has fallen apart and you are at peace. How many of you have been able to be fully at peace? Things fell apart. Raise your hand. Okay, we have about 10 hands went up. That's good. We're making progress. Okay, how many of you were at peace when something fell apart? Yeah? Now, the abilities, the dynamics behind you being at peace for that situation is transportable to all other situations, because underneath every event in life is the same set of faculties and shaping factors. You know what I'm talking about? It's not that I'm transcending fear of X, I'm transcending fear, period. So fear of X is transcended with the same truths, that fear of Z, and anger about A, and grieving about C. Underneath it is the same spiritual teaching, the same spiritual truth, that you're peaceful by nature. So you have to, at some point as you go along, abstract, find the abstract, the underlying principle. When you find the underlying principle to see that you're not going through different kinds of experiences, but the same experience, then you understand by seeing the underlying principle. Am I making sense here? That's the Nirvana Chakra, powerful chakra, mantra kring. Then we come to the Manas Chakra. Okay, the author put it above the Ajna, that was a mistake. But the Manas Chakra is a chakra that governs your mind, the verbal processing and the imagery processing faculties within you. Your verbal thinking and your imagery thinking is governed by the Manas Chakra, and that's the Antarkarana bridge, okay, meaning that it bridges, okay, you and your psychic nature. Okay, we talk about that a little bit later. Then we come to the Ajna Chakra. The Ajna Chakra is at the forehead over here, okay, and it corresponds to what Hindu books refer to as the third eye. There's no third eye. It represents you and your function as perceptor. You are that which perceives. The eye doesn't see, the ears doesn't hear, but who hears? Who sees? You. That which answers the eye is the seer, the perceiver, which cannot be seen because it has no shape, no form, no taste, no solidity, no you. You are an imperceptible being that perceives. You're the only being that perceives. You're the only entity that perceives within your being. Your mind cannot see. Your mind doesn't think. It generates thoughts mechanically, but doesn't think. It doesn't perceive. You are the seer. So the book said the third eye, just as a way of distinguishing it from your two physical eyes. The real seer the Ajna. You understand that? Okay? But you see what is in the metaphysical part of your being, and the metaphysical world through the Ajna Chakra. When that chakra is fully developed, you will be able to see all your thoughts really come from, all your feelings. You will be able to see many of the other entities that dwell in the unconscious realm, all the archetypes and things of that nature. Okay? Because your ability to see, to look out into the world is the Hirit Chakra right down here. This is the Hirit Chakra right down here. Okay? That's where you take up residence in this chakra when you're awake. Right now, if you ask me, in what chakra am I residing? I would say in the Hirit Chakra, you're awake. Huh? When you meditate or you go to sleep, you're not residing in the Ajna Chakra. The Ajna and the Hirit Chakra are the two vehicles in which you reside. That's your function, right? Don't forget, each chakra has its function. Your dwelling place is Ajna and Hirit. You see that? Talk about Hirit